Hi and welcome back to freesciencelessons.co.uk. By the end of this video, you should be able to interpret a chemical formula. Students sometimes find this tricky initially, but they soon get the idea, so stick with it. We've already seen that the periodic table shows us all the different elements. Remember that each element's got a symbol and every symbol starts with a capital letter. Some symbols then have a second lowercase letter. A chemical formula tells us the elements in a molecule and also the number of atoms of each element. This shows the formula for the compound magnesium sulfide, which we saw in the last video. We can see the symbol for magnesium here, and we can see the symbol for sulfur here. We can use this formula to work out the number of atoms of magnesium and sulfur. You can see that we've got no number to the right of the magnesium, so that means that we've got one atom of magnesium. We also have no number to the right of the sulfur, so again that means that we've got one atom of sulfur. This shows the formula for the compound sodium sulfate. We've got the symbols for the elements sodium, sulfur, and oxygen. Again, we can use the formula to work out the number of atoms of each element. We've got a small 2 to the right of the sodium. This means that we've got 2 atoms of sodium in this compound. There's no small number to the right of the sulfur, so that means that we've got 1 sulfur atom. And we've got a small number 4 to the right of the oxygen, so we've got 4 oxygen atoms. Now, as I said in the last video, in a specific compound, the number of atoms of each element is fixed. We can't change that, because if we do, then we've got a different compound. On the left, we've got the compound sodium sulfate, and on the right, we've got the compound sodium sulfite. Can you see that by changing a small number, we've got a totally different compound? Here's another chemical formula, and in this one we now have brackets. Again, using the symbols, you can see that we've got 3 elements: calcium, oxygen, and hydrogen. But what about the number of atoms? Well, there's no small number to the right of the calcium, so we've got 1 atom of calcium in this compound. Inside the brackets, we've got oxygen and hydrogen, and there's a small 2 to the right of the brackets. Little numbers to the right of brackets multiply everything inside the brackets. So in this case, we've got 2 atoms of oxygen and we've got 2 atoms of hydrogen. Don't worry about why some compounds have got brackets in their formula. It's used by chemists to work out how the atoms bond together. Here are some more compounds for you to try. You need to work out the number of atoms of each element in the compounds. You should pause the video now and try this yourself. Okay, in the first compound we've got 1 atom of copper and 1 atom of iodine. Next we have 1 atom of iron and 2 atoms of bromine. The third compound has got 1 atom of zinc, 1 atom of carbon, and 3 atoms of oxygen. And the final compound has got 1 atom of aluminium, 3 atoms of oxygen, and 3 atoms of hydrogen. Remember, you'll find lots of questions on this topic in my revision workbook, which you can get by clicking on the link above. Okay, so hopefully now you should be able to interpret a chemical formula.